cut this off. To be fair, it's just my call was a bit bad there. I was certain that the Space Marine player was going to win that. He's actually got the feather right here, so it's pretty nasty. Like, looks like just like we've seen at the early game with the cultists and the greens, we got the force commander running back. I'm actually quite surprised. I'm quite happy this game. I thought this game, after seeing the start of it, was going to be one of these sort of jokey sort of 5 minute matches, but it actually looks like it's shaping up to be quite interesting. Although we do have some Terminators here, so looks like we're going to have some pretty high tech shit coming out. I'm not sure what is going to happen here. It looks like, yeah, it's pretty bad for the Chaos player here. He's eating a few rockets in the face, like, and I'm not sure what that defiler's actually doing. It just seems to be spazzing out down the bottom there. We've got, it looks like a teleported obliterator. Put down the chains on the Terminators there by the looks of it, and he's got his possessed Space Marines on. Yeah, that's a pretty good tactic there, so they can't really move very much and just have to sit there. But probably not the best target for it, but there was no one else to really use the chains of torment on. So pretty bad for the thing. Even looks like he's lost the entire Terminator squad there, so it's very bad. Although he has got a pretty cool color scheme for that, actually, like that. But he's got a assault assault Terminator squad. Looks like they're fairly maxed out, but they're going down extremely quick. The thing. The combined fire of the Obliterators and Possessed Space Marines, so they've actually went down pretty quick. One of them just about, oh, nasty, and a lot of stuff happening in this face. Fucking my jaw's getting sore talking. So I've got like Assault Space Marines getting stuck into the Obliterators, putting them in the hand-to-hand combat, reducing their effectiveness. But I think he should have brought them down a wee bit earlier when they actually had the Terminators engaged. You know, so he had all his forces at once. Some of the Obliterators are very low hit points here, but I think the Assault Space Marines are going to die. I'm gonna have a smite coming down here from the chaplain, so that's done a good bit of damage as well. He's just got one obliterator left, so hopefully he can reinforce them in time before he loses the entire squad. It looks like the Predator's focus firing on that one last obliterator. Looks like he might lose the squad here, which could be a big problem there. So he's lost that entire obliterator squad, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out. Looks like this could be the Chaos player's last hurrah, because he's losing. Looks like he's lost his Chaos Space Marines, and he's lost the chaplain, so that's very bad here. And he looks like he's going to lose this Hell Talon pretty quick, although he is getting out of the fight. So it looks like the Chaos player's down to pretty much nothing again. But as I've seen a few times in this fight, it seems to happen a few times, but he keeps coming back from it. So good old 2 Hell Talons should be able to take out that listening post, but can't help but feel the Space Marine player is going to push into the Chaos player's base and just destroy it. This tier 3, although it did keep him in the game a bit longer, has failed, and the Space Marine with his own tier 3 is actually countered, and he's pretty much just destroyed the Chaos player's entire army. Not even actually taking out the listening post there, so he did a pretty good job, but he looks like he's going to lose the 2 Hell Talons here, and while that's happening, his base is getting attacked. And we've got just forcing the Obliterators into hand-to-hand combat with the Possessed Space Marines here coming in, so I'll like give him a bit of try and give a bit of cover for his thing. But this looks like a good game here, very much so. Uh, you know, this tier 3 has been out before in this field, like, so it's not going to do much damage against the even more powerful army of the Space Marine now at this point with the Terminators. Though he doesn't seem too eager. That's my biggest complaint about the Space Marine player so far. Is like he never commits all his forces. You know, when he needs them at the same time. Like it's like he seems quite happy just to prolong the fight. Like by just capturing points and leaving them in reserve all the time. Whereas he probably could finish the fight earlier if he had just committed all his forces at once. So it looks like the Chaos player's actually fought the Space Marine player back again. So pretty nice from the Chaos player. He's actually forced away the Assault Space Marines by the looks of it, and yeah, quite surprising indeed. Not sure where the Terminator squad's actually going here, but he just seems to be taking a wee detour for the guy's base. Probably just trying to mass up here once he gets once the Librarian and the Assault Terminators come up, he'll probably get ready to go back into a fight. And he's leaving the squad here, trying to take the relic, but so we should see this pretty cool fight between the Space Marines and the Assault Terminators. So it's like a pretty epic close combat fight. Although we do have the Obliterators helping the Possessed Space Marines out. Although, we've got the Word of the Emperor coming out here from the Librarian, so it's going to make these guys indestructible. Ah well. What actually happened there? It looks like, what? He shouldn't have died, man, I don't know. Well, it looks like that one maybe been bugged, but these guys are still alive here. As you can see, their hit points are on 0, but they haven't actually died yet. Uh, Although once that wears off, they're going to be easy pickings. Like, very intense fight here. It's just absolutely insane. So that Assault Terminator squad, very low hit points are just going down very quickly, as you see. Like, although we'll have a pretty full squad of Assault Terminators. Although he's got the Chaos Lord here, was the latest Chaos Lord I've ever seen in a game before, and looks like the Chaos player is actually admitted GG here, and that looks like good game, guys. Which it was a very interesting fight, I must say. Like, it was pretty action packed, and I hope he's enjoyed this blast from the past as well, because good old Dawn of War 1, and we see these turrets around and all these cool little buildings and a bit more in depth gameplay, like, a bit more depth to it, like. But it's a good game, like, and I'll hopefully do some more, like, if we can see any more interesting matches, like, so it should be cool. So he's got like two predators in his base, and he's built his own predator. But I think, as far as I know, remember, the predators of the Space Marines are slightly better than the Chaos ones. Um, Pretty interesting tactic you went for. Like, as I said, if you had went armory, if you had went armory along with the cultists at the start, he might have been able to do a lot of damage. But he's probably just messing about anyway. Like, he's probably just taking the piss a bit. Like, so it was a pretty interesting match anyway. Like, so quite good. Surprised how much that Predator's actually taken in the face here, but the Soul Space Marines absolutely decimate tanks. It's just like one guy walks over and hammers it and just like turns upside down, so quite nasty. And yeah, so just waiting for this game to actually end here. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably get a Dawn of War 2 and Dawn of War 1 if you're into that type of shit. So I'll catch you later anyway. So bye.